Hey, is that you, Brian? Is that you? I didn't get the chance to get over there to copy the link to even send you an email. Hey, Stinky, what you doing, bud? Came over as soon as she asked me, and I said I will. I came over as soon as you gave me the thumbs up, and I'm like, how do I start a stream?
Come here. Come here.
My brain's wore out today. Go, get, scram. You are live on your channel. Woo-hoo. Thanks for letting me know. Come on up, Brian. This Wiley, Doctor Who, Jessica, Johnny. Hey, everybody. What time is it? Oh, it took 1 minute for your message to come through. Doctor Who, Jeff. How's Chef? If you want to come up, the link's up there. Doctor Who. Got some of your face though. I had a troll last night argue with me and said he was caging with a broken camera. It's like, dude, I know better. I was using too much shit on this channel for you to have a broken camera. Get out. I ain't letting you in my panel. Get out, you know?
I'm coming.
My heart was going like this. My adrenaline was getting high, and it's like, I'm ready to fight. Let's come. That I said, Melissa's catalog go. I said, you ain't worried about my weak ass arms. You got to worry about my legs. They're the ones where all the muscles up. That's where all my weight's at. Come on, Brian. Where you at, buddy? Hop up here. Come on. Herbie. You still driving? So you don't have to search for the link. I'll put it up there so I can watch you drive. I ain't seen Illinois for a while. It's probably come by now. Don't take you forever. Terry, go to your room. Shut up. Still haven't got my link yet. It was right above you, buddy, when you came in.
I don't know what happened. I didn't get my email, so.
I didn't send you an email.
I thought you said you did. Oh, I thought you said you sent the link. Oh.
No, I says you're in here before I even got a chance to copy it to send it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I get it now.
It took me a couple minutes after I left Melissa's. I'm like staring at the StreamYard, but what am I supposed to do? So I guess my bad today is continuing from yesterday and where I left on Melissa also.
There she is.
She thought her husband was calling her, and it's me every time. Her husband was once, but I called her 6 different times.
All that good stuff. Oh, I hope Lincoln came over here. I didn't even get to say hi to him when I got in the car a minute ago.
Oh, I gotta check my mail real quick.
That's how tired my brain was. She couldn't even see the chat, but I was texting in her chat. I should have, in between calling, I should have answer your damn phone instead of putting it in chat. Where my laptop at? Yeah, your chat was doing Bob there for a minute. Been having a lot of view time on that. No. Jessica phone, hey, lagging. I'm lagging. I always lag. I'm pretty wore out today. Hey, there it is. I remember I did. Let me refresh, see if that up.
I was thinking of you. I was over myself. Just sing all
I about slapped my computer. It didn't add me, but it had yours. Okay, really?
What's up, Mr. Jerk?
Man, I should have came and got your ass and made you on that 12-mile walk with me, buddy.
I feel there's something wrong.
Hi, Rhonda.
Keep me on for 8-hour private chat.
Hey. Or anybody.
No, we just had him and I. And it was under private. No one fucked with us because since that, I think what it was is I said something about staying on, having him stay on, and we'd go private because there was only a couple left in
I
the
can't
chat.
hear anything.
And
Oh, it's me.
no,
I haven't had a turn.
Why
I
not?
can't hear anything.
Turn your volume up.
Hi, Melissa.
Man, she gone.
You go.
It's gone. It's back. Hey, you hear me now?
There, now I can hear.
I said Captain Jerk and I was on a stream last night, and we had that Cajun troll. I went off on him, didn't I?
Yeah.
And he was typing in private chat and regular chat, trying to tell me that he was Cajun and his camera was broken. I said, "Motherfucker, you do too much on YouTube to have a broken camera. Get out of here. Get out. Go." And then I thought, well, we got the
And
link.
if his camera's broke, why does he want to get on panel anyway?
Because it wasn't Cajun. He wouldn't even turn on. Well, the first time he came in, he had the camera on and everything was black. I said, "Cajun, I know that ain't you. You don't sit in the dark." So he went out and came back in the second time. And I'd mentioned putting the link in chat for Cajun earlier. And so after he popped in the back, I'm like, "Okay, Cajun, if that's you, then come in through your StreamYards that I sent you through your email." And before I even got the email sent, he came back in again. It's like, I know it ain't you because I ain't sent the email yet, dumbass.
She's frozen.
Yeah, she's driving.
Yeah, well, she'll come back. Hello, HPR. I didn't get to watch your video you put out or your live stream. What was it about? Let's see. Let's see if I can remember. I got it. My brain is so tired. Johnny Five. Johnny Five, look at me, buddy. You're still looking down. There you are. Put his head down.
Captain Jerk. Hello.
I tell you, I thought the trolls was over with for a while, but I guess they got bored. Who better, I'm here to make everybody happy, so as long as they're picking on me, they're leaving everybody else alone,
Mm-hmm.
No,
Hey.
I won't pick on you, lucky one.
Well, as long as you don't do that to get naked and try to sling them around your helicopter, we're fine.
Currently wearing a tent. Look at that.
How you doing?
I'm good. Very good.
Thanks for coming up. This first time you've been up on my panel. Glad to see you, meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm always on everybody's channel.
Hi,
This
John.
is my little bro here. Little bro.
I've been on yours. That's why I said I've seen you on other channels. That's why I knew, your face. And
Hi, Brian.
Tim Holmes, hello, sir. That's finally my baby. He's my doll.
Hang on, I need to pop the chat out. I'm always doing that.
I was gonna ask either damn it. Gotta think a minute, I don't see neither one of their names. Dub. Wow, really. Tone or Doctor Who. I'm good. I didn't see neither one of their names pop up, and I remembered. How's Colonel doing? I seen he went live, but I was on somebody's panel and didn't get a chance. No, I was keeping track of records at the auction Sunday.
Oh, how you doing?
Mama, dude, there's 2 more spots left. You want one?
Do.
Beautiful Mama Lou.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah. I really wish she'd take her beautiful self and put up there now compared to what that picture is. I think she's a lot prettier than whenever that picture was taken. We'll have a couple of packages coming from Phil and I. Who? Come in and talk like, oh, Jessica, I'm assuming, because that's the one person I've seen her mention. Oh, I love you guys. We love you too, Mama Lou. That is so nice of her. I really needed to hear that today. Now look at that picture there. That doesn't look nothing like her live streams. And she's such a beautiful girl. So I think she needs to do that. That makes her look too old. That's my opinion. I know opinions are not like assholes, and everybody's got one.
Is that a royal wave, Captain? You don't go like that?
Who's that? Is that Hoovy? Is that really Hoovy?
That's a royal wave.
Is that really Hoovy? What's flipping me off, girl?
Apparently that's really Hoovy.
Her camera just now came on, and it looked like she's froze. Yep, I seen some movement in the
She just can't catch a break today, huh?
She needs to get home, getting her Wi-Fi instead of using her phone. It ain't strong enough. 4G ain't strong enough for 5G. See, that's it. There she goes for a second. Hey, I seen you wave. Hey.
I drove 80. I'm back
from
in
another
now.
mother. Bernie, how was you, anyways?
Getting a ticket.
Huh?
Getting a ticket? Is that what you said? That's Bernie, how was you?
No.
Where was you?
No,
No,
on
I wasn't there
Odin
either.
Road. It goes back in. Yeah, I always cut out through there. That's why I said switch to Rhonda, because I knew it was going to cut out through there. But I said I got
Where
it
was
done
you?
quicker because I drove about 80.
Where in the hell did you go in my
Flip
state? I'm
town.
over. It's my state. I'm over.
You
My
said
birthday.
Oregon Road.
When my family all moves out of there, I'll move back. Nah.
Oh,
Come on, you
mother.
man. Look, no lights. No lights. You make people have seizures. No lights. Thank you.
Just move on.
I never thought about that when I had Johnny up here on Halloween in that flashing mask.
Sorry, love. Sorry
That's
about that.
fine. That's fine. Someone had to refresh my memory on it when they wanted to show. I think it was Brian Waddell.
We have a fairy one as well.
Brian Waddell wanted to come up on somebody's stream and show some
On
cups
Tim.
that light up. And he
You
told him no.
wanted to come up on Tim's stream.
Whose was it?
Tim's?
Was it Tim's? I couldn't. My memory ain't that long. About as long as. Never mind. Got kids here. Well, you know what? Turn your shirt inside out and your buttons be in the right place. I know it's inside out. Turn it right. No, okay. What are you doing dressing up for school for tomorrow when you ain't even had supper yet? What we having is
We did eat supper.
yes. What do you mean you guys already had supper? You had supper while I was gone?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not. You're not. Your dad's gonna fight. Fist to fist. No, legs to fist. No, I'm afraid of. His hands are registered. I don't want to fight him.
I just popped in to show me support anyway, because it's getting late. So.
Oh, you're leaving me already? I was looking
Just popped in to say hi.
You're leaving
I've
me.
chatted in your chat a few times, but I've never been on the panel, so I just thought I'd say hi.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's really easy to do. You're gonna have to begin streams.
I'm just taking a bit. I took my granddaughter to fireworks display and she couldn't see it, so I had her on my shoulders for about half an hour.
I love your what's it called?
Accent.
Accent.
Yeah, I'm from West Yorkshire, UK.
UK. I figured that.
Yeah, and so is
Good.
Patrick Stewart.
I normally start everything with an A up.
All right, who's in the basement?
Ayo.
In my basement. Hang on, Johnny, don't go nowhere.
Patrick Stewart's from the same place as you, buddy.
Mama, dude, that beautiful. Hey, look, she's going like this to me.
Who is?
Patrick
Mama.
Stewart. He's from York.
Hello. Hi, Mama Lou.
How you doing, Hoovy?
I'm okay.
I just wanted to give you a big hug.
Mama Lou, how you doing?
Hug, Mama.
Hi, Captain Jerk.
Johnny Five's on my
Give me a
channel.
big
Hi,
hug.
Mama.
I feel like somebody's dying.
Mama, meet Johnny Five.
Johnny Five is
Hi,
awesome.
Johnny Five.
I've known this guy for quite a while
Hello,
now.
Johnny Five.
Yeah,
Johnny Five is alive.
Hold on, I got it. You guys say, wait, hold on, I'm gonna introduce you.
Captain's seen my Keena grow up, really.
Yeah.
I love the accent.
Now, yeah.
You can talk all day long.
Yeah.
It's like one or two when I met
Don't
you.
say that to me. I've been chatting all night.
I'm at till afternoon on a private chat for 4 hours. It's like,
I think last night she was having her
The
second.
longest show was 5 hours and 38 minutes.
yeah, 8 hours after a 5 hour stream, we had an 8 hour private chat.
It happens.
You got to have an after party.
I'm like, I wonder what Mimi's really going to talk about for, just a little bit before I go to bed. And it's like, because I got to get up in a couple hours to get the kids off. Now my son's telling me, Mom, make sure I'm up in a half hour. I got to get the kids. It's like,
That's people in it that start the chat with like a set subject. Give over. Just have a chat.
you never know. If I think you've been. Hey, are you blue in my chat?
What?
Is this the first time you've been here?
I've been in your. I added you quite a while. I've
Then you
watched
should already
about 4
be
of your live show things, but I've never actually been on the panel. No.
Yeah, you should already be blue then, because I make everybody blue on my panels because it's easy.
Yeah, he's blue running.
Okay. All right. I don't have to worry about opening up the YouTube side then.
So I've seen little lads playing in background before on your lives. So they're your grandkids.
Oh yeah, I have 16 grandkids and live with the one at the
Yeah,
youngest.
my little Keena's my granddaughter. She lives with me. I'm bringing her up.
I live with my son and daughter-in-law and grandson.
My wife Tracy.
Johnny, where are you
How
at?
old are you?
Hi, JC.
How old are you?
Waiting for
Good.
spinal operation. She needs a spine op really
Oh
badly.
no.
She's had an MRI done on her neck today to make sure that when they do the surgery on her lower back that there's nothing going on higher up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
She's got the pre-op next Wednesday, and then they're rushing her in to get it done.
What are they doing?
She's popped a disc out altogether, and the lower one's bulging at L5 and S1, and then they're just checking the neck because they did a response thing on her arm with them little rubber mallets, and she wasn't responding properly.
Right.
But she broke her wrist, she broke her arm. It could be.
Lordy. How did you?
My uncle had a herniated
Fell
disc
down
like
some
that.
stairs in January, and they're only just putting her in now.
I didn't hear you jerk talk at the same time.
My
She
uncle
fell
had,
down some steps in January.
Oh no.
Something in
They're only
January.
just doing the surgery now.
It's better to have it done when she's young like that because she won't feel the pain as much as what.
They said to her she should have an instant pain release from her leg. It's affecting her right leg. She can't even walk properly.
Johnny, what's her name so we can put her on the prayer? Say
Tracy.
prayer. Huh?
And then Tracy Nicholson.
Tracy Nicholson.
This is her logo.
You be strong, girl, and you have faith, and you will pull through. Don't be scared because I caused.
That's her YouTube logo.
I'll show her my logo.
And there's my logo.
Oh, your logo.
And then there's Hazy Daisy's logo.
Yep, there's my logo. Whoops, wait a minute. I hit the wrong thing. Stop cam. There's my logo.
Oh, cool.
Johnny's got tattoos of all of them.
I know. I seen that after I just clicked on the wrong thing.
And
I tried to click on stop cam, and I.
you did it.
That's why I said he'd be right back.
Sunshine Coop.
Hey, I don't see a Captain Jerk one on there.
That's
Hang on. This'll do.
better than stickers, ain't it, bud?
I know you like your skulls. This'll do.
Got one? That is so cool.
Jerk, I don't know if I did a shout out because I got your stickers. I apologize if I didn't.
That's okay. I'm not that important.
I'm a little bit behind on mail calls.
Don't worry, Mama Lou. I'm not that important.
You never asked me to put your logo on there. I did say there was room for more.
I'm a little behind too because I've been getting my stuff in first kitten. Oh,
Lifetime friends deserve to go on. So if you want me to get one, Captain, I'll consider it.
I think I'm supposed to be having.
That's my next one.
No, Mama Lou, I'm not that important, Johnny. It's not a big deal.
That's the next tattoo I'm getting.
We almost came to see you, Jerk, when I was there. We came pretty close. We just ran out of time.
Right.
The next time we'll come see you.
He may not be there. Depends on when you're going.
Oh, you're moving?
I'm going to capture him and Crystal and get him the hell out of Connecticut.
Yeah,
He
you don't
doesn't
have to
believe
dump
me.
in
He
any
doesn't
money into
believe
a
me.
coin drop now.
He doesn't believe me. You watch. You watch. I'm going to go and kidnap him.
Well, kidnap Kubi too and
That's what
get her
I'm
into a coin shop. Another hubby might be mad.
Especially Captain. Captain knows how bad you've been.
Captain Bird.
It's not over yet. I'm gonna figure something out.
I had no doubt that you will, hun.
Yeah, we
And I found $120 today that I don't know why I put this up, so that made me happy.
We helped
Yeah.
maybe correlate a couple of ideas today. So
Not the side effect. Or
Yeah, it's like I told Brett, I said, if you, the metal guys, are going to come up with something, I said, just have like Tim start a PayPal. And if nothing comes out of it, then everybody can have their money back from it. And
We've got green bloody hair, love.
I only thought about 5 words about that. It's like,
Johnny.
that was me.
We've got green spray, yeah.
yeah, no, I told you that.
I didn't tell you that.
so, Brian, I figured we're all probably going to be having a long talk tonight.
Hey, can I have a heads up about what? Am I involved in this long talk?
Yeah, you probably need to be.
I got back.
She sees
The
it.
7-year-old said she's young or older than me, and I have to get up and go to him.
And then, who does that?
After a 12-mile walk.
No, don't look. Peripheral pneumatic pain.
Let's just give you a nickel covered with ink.
Damage to the nerves. You put her on the same tablets as me now, Captain.
What do
That
you want?
gabapentin, those muscle relaxer thing.
Oh, those would be awesome right now.
They're to suppress your nerves, nerve endings.
Uh,
I've actually seen a bit of an improvement in it now.
I am in a bit of freaking.
You said you should feel instant pain relief anyway from the leg being the way it's been.
I'm in a bit of ache today, so those would be nice for me.
Feet actually turn up like that and cramp up like that. It's really bad.
John, my spine doesn't move most of the time.
Yeah, it's kind of got the Terminator thing going.
Again, Captain, it's
Terminator.
Yeah, okay, show off.
my
I've
shoulders.
been able to do that for years, you dickhead.
Me? I thought it was a compliment.
Captain answered you like that.
I can barely go like that half the time. Sometimes I can do it just fine. Sometimes it's just like, oh, nope, not today. Oh, shit.
I'm enjoying the evening. Tracy said I'm getting a numb ass sat on this weight bench. I said, well, it's not there for evening sitting. This is a car seat, this, Brian. That of a Land Rover Discovery.
oh, nice.
Really?
Nice.
Oh,
Get the seatbelt.
You need to fasten up.
You know, I wish I had one of
I've
those.
had a few rums.
I wish I had one of those when you fell out of that chair, Johnny.
You what, Captain? You've seen me nearly fall off a few times.
No, do you remember what happened when I fell out of my friggin' chair?
I can't sleep on the shores, Johnny. Don't you?
My freaking arm out, and I had to go to the damn hospital.
Well,
Don't you fall asleep on shores?
no, I've only fallen asleep twice on the show. One was my own. And
okay,
people
before I forget, Mama Lou, I don't think you included the cost of shipping on my American or my ASE yesterday.
That's all right. We got it. It's already been shipped, I believe.
Okay.
You're good.
All right.
Put that $3 towards your coin shop.
Okay, well, see, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
that's a good logo, that Lucky. I like that.
Oh, I gotta show you what Al came up for or with for me.
I know. I want Al to work on mine too.
What happened there? Easy Days did my logo.
Hi, Al. I just saw you. Hey,
Melissa,
Brian.
where did you go?
Mama Lou. Or Mama Lou. I am Mama Lou. Jessica.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it has been a long day.
A little.
It's 11 p.m. here.
What's up, Brian?
Where are
What
you
you
at, Johnny?
Brian, we know how you done.
West Yorkshire, UK.
Okay. I was trying to place the accent.
I'm a Yorkshireman.
You're a Yorkshireman.
Hey, there's Al.
Well, it's good to meet you.
I know a few Essex ladies.
Everybody does. No, that's way down south.
Hell.
What was that jerk?
I was just giving the Yorkshire game.
Oh.
Yeah.
West Yorkshire.
Jessica, did you see my message earlier about your getting a couple of packages?
London and that way, Leicester.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been to London 3 times. Never again. I do not fit on the London Underground.
Like you don't have enough piercings, or
You only go on underground to get there quicker.
I couldn't get in it.
Well, I won't go on it anyway.
My head were basically like that.
I won't go on it.
Oh, where?
No way would I go on it.
And sitting down. Oh, yeah. No chance. Maybe at 11 o'clock at night you might get a seat.
John, there's some cars that I will never fit in.
There she is.
Yeah, I figured I might as well switch to the tablet anyway since I'm home.
She's moved.
Is the tablet working now?
Surprisingly, yes.
No.
Jessica, Phil is going to send you a package, and I'm going to send you a package because I left the stuff there. So, just a warning.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, sorry, you're not allowed to know, eh? This is the only thing I'm allowed to do that doesn't affect my diet. Yeah, I'm basically about £50 off me weight I'm supposed to be. Yeah,
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I haven't weighed myself for 2 weeks, but when I did, I'd lost 105 pounds.
Good for you.
Awesome, dude.
I've gone from 357 and 238.
Good for you. Congratulations.
You're about the same as me now.
I'd stepped on my mum's scales and I've got quite upset. And then my mum said she was worried about my health as well. So I've sorted it.
Johnny, did you hear me just now?
What?
You're about the same weight as me now.
Anyway, Captain Jerk should know you used to eat what I used to make you.
Al, we'll send you a package too.
You're about the same weight as I.
That's a bit and I forget that.
How short are you?
I'm 6'4".
Captain.
I'm 5'10".
There's no way you're 120 pounds then, unless you're all fat. Muscle weighs more than fat, and I'm a lot smaller than you.
My mum's 5'10".
Rhonda, don't you weigh like about 90 pounds? You're really tiny.
That's what a lot of people think, but I got a lot of muscle in my legs. And muscle weighs more than fat. I weigh 120 pounds.
Well, not
Did you have to look up the chat with Hazy then?
And my arms are a piece of shit.
I have a 120 pounds since I was in the 4th grade.
Great.
You what?
Rhonda, you weigh 120 pounds at 5'0".
I'm 5'6". I used to be 5'7" until my back surgery. They took that out 4 and 5.
Oh, Rhonda, I used to be.
Basically, lucky. I've lost what you weigh.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, now, the cool thing is you can have my granddaughter, Keena, she's 3 stone. And my granddaughter, Aria, she's 2 stone. And then my little boy, he's called Carter, and he's 2 stone. So I've lost more than what you weight combined.
Yep.
Best day of the month.
Do what?
Eh?
It's the first day on the rag of the month. Is that what you said?
I said best day of the month.
Making me work for it.
Can you see me?
I'm just kidding. On and off, and I'll make round to work for me.
Jessica's only 5'2". She's a little shrimp.
Jess, there's nothing wrong with being 5'2". Crystal is 5'2". She's almost 5'3".
I'm 5'2" right now.
You got heels on?
What are you talking about? Anybody who's awaiting surgery, right?
Crystal is 5'2" and 3/4.
Les, we are into heights apparently and weights.
Ruby is
Okay, your wife's bothered about how she looks. You don't want to come on camera. I says, for God's sake, love, to know you're about to have surgery.
She's all right.
Mama used to play
I
basketball.
forgot what her name was, and somebody was talking, and I forgot to grab my paper.
Hi, Dragon Coins. Or Era Coins.
Well, I'm putting it there because I love you.
Mama Lou used to play basketball, didn't she?
I want to see me.
I'm just kidding.
Them kids, I mean, oh my God, they're gonna get on my last
I've
nerve.
not seen you except for Captain Jack.
Oh, get off me. Quit licking me.
Ooh, look
Okay,
at package.
famous last words.
Chihuahua, no thank you, because she likes to bite and when she likes to lick. So give me a kiss and then bite my damn nose. All right, one more time, I need to hear her name. So I can write it down. Hang on, Captain. I need to hear her name so I can write it down. Whistle? Is her name Whistle?
Who are you talking
Got a
to?
very nice whispering here.
What's her name again?
I thought he was whistling at Triumph.
Hey, Johnny.
God, knock me over.
Rhonda
Jesus.
wants to know her name again.
Tracy.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back. I gotta go do something real quick.
What's last name?
Nicholson. Nicholson.
Johnny, say hi to Johnny.
Hello.
Johnny, where's Johnny? Hey, Johnny, squirrel. Squirrel, Johnny, squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, Johnny. Squirrel.
That started a fight.
Squirrel.
What's it?
Oh, Byron, that dog.
Yeah, down that corgi.
Yeah, corgi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are babies.
The most British dog you can get, apart from a British bulldog.
See, that's why her name's Corgi.
Queen's got Queen Elizabeth's got 5 corgis.
Really?
Yeah. And my middle name is Elizabeth.
Oh, God.
Elizabeth.
My daughter
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
All right, let me check up in chat. I see. Let's see. I see Dragonaires. Hello, sir. Hello. Hello. That's Riley. Hello. Hello. That's if I haven't said hello. Then we have to unload.
Make it on my crown.
Oh,
I just can't be happy today.
One capture 3 times a
Princess,
day.
or no, Queen Melissa.
There, I can see it.
One capture 3 times a day.
Let's see. What did I do?
She says
Right, elbow, wrist.
she can tries to swallow pills, but stop breathing.
My doctor said, how are you with your tablets? Because they can be addictive. I said, well, you might have mentioned it after 16 years. I don't think I stick with the smoke more than the tablets, to be honest.
That's just making dinner. How far do I have to
Oh
go?
yeah, this one. I'll grab this one. This is the if I break it and drop it, big deal.
It's a nerve suppressant. That's why your leg's gone a bit funny.
I need to walk out of here.
Oh, like gabapentin?
The gabapentin sent her leg a bit funny now. She's worrying about getting to the door. Eh?
Hey, Johnny, one word advice. Do not allow for them to increase her milligram every time she goes to the doctor on the gabapentin, or they will have her zombified.
Oh, I'm hoping that she won't need to be on them after the operation.
If they just increase mine.
I'm on them because my back's inoperable. I can't do all about my back.
What's my husband next?
It affects my legs mainly with me. My top half ain't too bad. So
And then 2 days later, then 3.
say good night to you all.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good luck, baby girl. Good luck,
Nice meeting you.
Mom. You're doing my prayers.
The love of my life there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I understand completely, dude.
Last year I was with some right loons before I met her. They're all a bit stabby, ain't lot. We've been married 16 years now.
How
Congratulations.
How did you say she was?
48.
14 in January, is that what you said?
No, she's 48.
48.
48.
No, your granddaughter.
Oh,
She's 4.
How old?
She's 5 on 19th of November.
Wow, she's big.
No.
She was born premature. She was £2.8. Her head fit here.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
She was
Rhonda, the lady that was there was his wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was your
Yeah.
granddaughter.
48.
I thought it was
Granddaughter. I know she's
No,
looking
I thought-
good, you know.
I
I
thought
thought
Rhonda
you were
said
talking
something
about her too. That's what I was like, huh?
Man, I tell you, from
I
that
admit she had changed since I met her, but let's calm down.
So is it your wife that's having it? Is it your wife or granddaughter?
That's my granddaughter, Keena.
Oh, she's
Aw.
beautiful. Blonde haired.
That's the first day of school. Look at a JoJo bag. It's bigger than that.
Yeah, back there, I see it.
Cute, cute, cute.
Do you want to see me and
Wife
Tracy?
or granddaughter having surgery?
Huh?
Is it the wife or granddaughter having surgery?
Hey, Johnny, who needs the surgery?
Hi. My wife.
Right. All right. Let's see. I'm 53 now, and I had my surgery in where they took out L4 and 5. I had that in 2010, so that's been 9 years ago.
With me, I fell against a wall, and it was a dry stone wall, like a farmer's field wall. In the UK, they just stacked on top of each other. So I fell against one of them, and it stabbed me in my back.
Yeah, like I was telling Brooke earlier, when I was in my mom's room when I was baby, my spine started to ache before I was ever born. So I've been through it all my life. God won't put me down.
The trip to the post office went a total bust.
I
There's
can't
my
run
girl.
anymore, Al.
Oh,
Twice, you don't get no credit for me.
That's
I've
too cute.
4 times.
Unicorn and Eeyore.
That's my other daughter. She was left about 10 years. She's 21 now.
We're
Aw,
gonna take turns presenting everybody.
That's when I first met Tracy.
beautiful.
Aww. Now is that the daughter and granddaughter?
That's my wife Tracy you've just met, and that's my daughter.
Well, hubba hubba.
I'm very sorry. Tell your wife I'm very sorry. My eyes has bothered me from being out.
Oh, don't worry about that, love.
I don't think she'd be sorry that you thought she was really young.
Yeah, you thought she was 14.
That.
This is my grandson Carter. He's the cutest little baby ever.
Oh,
Those cheeks.
that's precious.
You got him one of them cakes where you can just smash it up.
Sexy.
He's a little chunky. It looks like he's already eaten the cake.
Oh yeah. Those are the cute ones though. Then when they start walking, they run it off and
Keena, she's beautiful, is Keena.
oh yeah. Oh god. I used to love wearing dresses.
Got some beautiful grandkids. I'll show you Aria. I've got to show you Aria. She's
I
beautiful.
can't wait to be a grandma.
It is so special. It is.
There's no feeling like it, honestly.
I
Like,
love that.
That's what everybody
when
says.
you look at kids, when you're bringing up your own kids, but to have grandkids is just something else.
I've heard a lot of people say you need to be grandparents before your parents because you have such more
More wise to things. They don't put grand on N for no reason. This is my granddaughter, Aria.
Oh, cutie patootie.
I got 16. I know they're special.
It was just his second birthday 2 days ago.
Oh,
Aw.
still got
She loves me a bit. She goes mad when I try and leave. When I try and go home, she's like, it kicks off. But until my wife's better, I can't really look after them as well as Tracy and Jeannie, you see. So
That's a lot to do then.
Yeah.
that's when we first met, me and Tracy.
Aw, look how young you are.
That in.
I had colour, look. I keep it short now, but it's grey as hell. Tracy,
Oh, sorry, guys.
How many years have you guys been together, Johnny?
what, sorry?
How many years have you guys been together?
Been together about 17 and a half and married 16.
Cool.
I asked her to marry me 2 weeks after meeting her.
When you know, you know.
I went to a holiday park and I got them to stop the music and I got up on stage and asked her to marry me.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
You can do it right, don't you?
Give me a year to think about it.
Hi, Harry.
The
Justin,
DJ,
your grandbaby's super cute too.
the DJ kept looking over at me and winking, you know, as if saying, "Are you ready yet?" And I'm like, 1 minute.
I want to take a sexy picture of yourself right now and change our avatar. You're so beautiful now. That picture makes you look too old.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
That was like 10 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. You need to refresh. That one, I don't know. That picture it just makes you look older than what you look.
My glasses make me look younger.
Yes, they do. I believe that. I was going to say that. And
well, hey, let me grab some.
Right?
I'm not talking about Roundy. What are you talking about? That's up a cat. Hey,
They'll make me feel younger because I need them all the time.
are you going live tonight or Wednesday? Or tonight's Tuesday. I'm sorry.
Probably tomorrow night.
Hello, Harry Humstone.
I was at work today and I look out my window. I have my own office by myself, and I look out my window and I see a fire truck pull up. And I'm a normal woman. I see the fire truck, I get excited. Cute firefighters. So they get out of the truck and they come up to my gate of my storage unit that I work at, and I'm like, "Is there a fire?" And they're like, "No, we need to come inspect you." I'm like, "Okay, come inspect me." Of course, they were
my birthday?
right. They were older.
I love being a grandma too, Jessica.
Yes, Jessica. He is a precious, especially when he falls asleep eating corn.
I've got videos on one of my accounts. Actually, it's not on YouTube. It maybe might have video on YouTube of a rider falling asleep with his face going down in mashed potatoes.
Oh, when they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one where he's throwing a hell of a fit because his dad told him there wasn't any mashed potatoes left. And he throwed a fit until everybody gave him a little bit of mashed potatoes off the side for him to have more. Oh my God. He was a nut. Up until about a year ago, I had to feed Dale. He wouldn't eat. He was so picky. I had to eat. He wouldn't eat nothing that I wouldn't eat. But at least get him a try bite, of everything.
They grow up so fast.
But oh my God, I know.
I can't be keen at 5 in 2 weeks.
The older we get, the faster the damn time goes.
Well, my daughter's got mental health problems, her mum, and she can't bring her up. And she did the disappearing act when she was not even 2 months old. And she's been basically on the rampage ever since. She's a nightmare to deal with.
You were mumbling. I'm not even going to talk to you. You think I mumble every time I talk.
That's a good one.
Buddy that I used to yell at me when I do that, and he'd be like, "Hey, guess what?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Mumbler!" Like, doing it again.
Fix your watch.
In my brain.
Man, if the trailer's knocking, don't bother. Rocking, don't bother.
Ow.
Right, I'm going to call it a night, everybody.
The dog
Right.
it was off cycle.
It's 20 past 11 at night now. So
you guys have a good day, and I will say a prayer for you.
Nice meeting you all anyway.
Yeah, goodbye, Tony. Nice meeting you.
I'll pop on the panel again anyway.
I'll see you around the tube.
You will. Bye, everybody.
Have a good one, baby.
Bye.
7:05 to 8:15 the next morning. I really I'll quit being a perv. Mama's taken by Phil. You can't have her. Only Phil can talk sexy to her.
Well, I don't know. Maybe some firefighters too.
Why is
They were old firefighters.
they getting there?
Wah, wah.
Taking fire cooking or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm starting to relive my childhood, Mama Lou. I'm starting to wish I was a firefighter.
What's coming out of that truck? And then these cool guys get out, and I'm like, sure, they send the old guys to do the inspections.
Yeah. What?
Not fair.
John Francis. Very nice
Hi,
meeting
John
you.
Francis.
John. John 5. Very nice. I'm not leaving. I told that guy later. I'm hanging out. Harry's dedicated man. He hangs out. Let's see, I read that one in. Then we're 5. Yeah, but don't take it wrong. Once first grandkid comes, I think I'm caught up. So what's up? You guys take care of this for a minute. I gotta send an email, please. Be right back.
Well, at least the going to the post office out of town wasn't in vain. I got some nice makeup. Parker knew who the girl was. So.
You got makeup at the post office out of town.
Yeah. I
Oh.
stopped to go put Wild Bill a couple ASEs and a W quarter in the mail from him because he already sent me money for it. And I thought, well, it's before 5 and my post office closes at 3:30 over here. But then I sat in the car and talked for about an hour. And then this girl comes knocking on the window or waved. And then she's like, oh, we're giving away. I don't even know where I put the
A whole bunch of makeup for $22.
Yeah.
Who's a sucker?
And then trying to give me this shimmer. I'm like, I don't do the glitterness. Thank you. I'm old for that. Holiday glitter. I'm thinking I still got holiday glitter lotion from last year. No, thank you. Didn't even use that up fast enough.
Say who's a sucker? Yeah, I think I need if everybody can get Red to make some dummy suckers and Tootsie Roll Pops and get some for the boys, and I'm gonna buy one. Who's a sucker for Melissa? Who's the sucker? It's Silver. You want to buy some?
What's up, cousin Jeff?
Sorry, couldn't dip. I ain't there right now. Thank you, Brian, for letting me know he came in. Be over there in a minute, cousin Jeff. Hope you're having a great day. I am just a little tired. I used to do that every day, trying to build up my muscles and get back into shape after I had my back surgery. Yeah. On my first back surgery, when they took the L4 and 5 out, I didn't think I was going to make it. Yeah, they didn't think I was going to make it. It was supposed to be overnight surgery in the hospital, and I was in surgery for 36 hours and sedated for 10 days and 10 nights. Yeah, I got down to 89 pounds and couldn't move out of bed. Had somebody carry me to the bathroom. They only gave me 10% chance of walking after surgery. I said, you ain't keeping me down. God won't let you. Nope.
Yeah, if my leg broke, I had the flying trapeze thing. You could.
Right.
They're like, boy, you maneuver around okay with that thing. And I was like, it's the only movement I get stuck in this effing bed.
Yeah. But when I had my calf,
I can't picture you immobilized.
Who, me?
No, Melissa.
No, even when I was in my wheelchair, I was you could not stop me. I'd lean in the back seat of the wagon. I'd take off. Every place I'd went, somebody come out, try to help me get out of my way. I'd get this myself. Very independent. Very.
I think my worst one was when I snuck out for a cigarette because Scott was gone to Chicago for safety classes, and I'd had blood transfusion all stinking day. And then I said, Mom, will you take me outside for a cigarette? She had been prior to that. She goes, nope, not today. And I thought, and one of my buddies, just as luck would have it, was like a floor or two up from me. And the funny thing is, that's who we were supposed to go see instead of riding motorcycles where we did. So I was like, coincidence? So I was calling his girlfriend, like, will you take me outside for a cigarette? She said, I'm not there. So I went trucking in the wheelchair outside, and it's like downhill from you got to go out there ER, then uphill to the parking garage, because I thought if I go farther downhill, the front doors are locked. I can't get back in that way. I mean to tell you. And I almost grabbed a preacher in the crotch on accident because my chair was, I couldn't get over the lump to get back in the door. And then the lady that sat at the metal detector was like, is your boyfriend going to be back tomorrow? And I was like, yeah. And I thought, you know what, you bitch? You watched me the whole time on camera. You could have gone and helped me.
BRB.
Brian, you're not signed. The hell does that mean, Harry?
Aaron in the house?
Oh, probably because you wanted to put your name in the chat so he could get to your channel, possibly, I'm guessing.
You did say Aaron, right? I'm still in my emails. I can't see nothing.
Hi, Andrea.
Mama Lou needs the link.
Oh man, no one has it, but copied. I'll be right there. Wow, where'd everybody go? Hey, John Isabella, I'm live. Paste. Enter. John
Hey,
Isabella.
do you know if we go back and watch our videos, is there always a way for the chat to play back? Because I've tried to watch it on my TV before, and some people's their chat won't roll up along the side of it.
Because some people block their chat from being replayed.
Oh.
Well, where the hell's my StreamYard side? That's my YouTube side. Oh, there it is. Who scared me? All right, I beat her over here.
I think you take the banner off of Melissa now.
All right. I think she looks so
Hide
good.
behind it, it's fine.
And Mama. Sure, that's Mama Lou. Come on,
My
Mama.
Harry, I'm a pretty quiet guy. Usually, if I talk too much,
Banner down. Mama.
somebody's in
Mama Lou. Come on,
My
Mama.
Harry,
Andrew Wolf, you coming up on stage? Banner down. Mama.
Sorry, that was me.
All right.
I always forget to shut the other one down.
She said, I changed my picture.
Yeah, we're
Veronica
like, are
playing.
you sure that's you, Mama?
I don't know, Mama Lou. I can't see it. There's a banner in front of it.
I'm trying to take it down.
I can't stay long. I got somebody coming to buy some clothes from me. So
Okay, I'm so happy you came in. It just makes my day when you big channels out there over 1,000 come on my channel.
Aw. Hi, Andrea.
Yeah.
Hey,
Beautiful
I
lady.
were on my channel one time.
how are you guys?
Because I waited all day, keeper of the trees.
Brian, you are surrounded by beautiful ladies.
We
I
got
know. I'm just having a wonderful night now.
Well, if he looks down and over to the right, I don't know, his right maybe.
And
But then it's my YouTube hubby.
yeah,
Meyer was in first.
who'd we lose?
And there's
Rhonda.
Hi,
there's still a banner covering everybody up.
Oh, she's letting Jerk come up. I'll be leaving for a break, so.
Thanks, Mama Lou.
You're welcome for leaving.
Well, hey, while everybody's here, real quick, I wanted to kind of explain myself from the other day. I don't know if I typed it wrong or maybe if it was miscommunicated or misunderstood. The other day when I was asking to be part of the rainy day community fund thing for prayers, I wasn't meaning that I wanted details of the person needing help. I was just asking, like, if someone, was asking for help, just if someone could let me know, hey, we need a family that needs prayers. I didn't mean that I needed details like names or what their situation was. I was just saying, just if I could be notified, like if it was a serious, like real serious situation, like, someone lost their house or,
Right.
that kind of thing. Not to tell me, what the situation was, just like if it's we all have struggles and I do pray for the community anyway, every day. But, if it was a serious situation where someone lost their house or, someone's, real serious where I needed to lift them up even more in prayer, for someone to kind of let me know, because that's what I enjoy doing. I mean, I pray for the community literally daily. I mean, every day when we sit down to eat, we lift this community up in prayer. You can even ask Mike and Deborah. But even when I go to bed and I'm reading and I'm praying, I'm still lifting up this community and the rainy day fund anyway. But, I just kind of wanted to, if there was something seriously going on with one of the people that needed help, if someone would say, hey, we just had someone that lost a house, that way. Yeah, I didn't need to know their name or, the exact reason, just, something more that I could lift them up.
Right.
So
another area of support.
Yeah. I mean, I think when I was typing, I was just typing so fast, and then, you can only type so much and then it cuts you off. And then I had to type a second thing.
Right.
You know,
Things
and
get
I
lost
think,
in translation
and I think that's
sometimes.
where it got miscommunicated because it got, you know what I'm saying? It broke in half, and I think I lost where I was at. You know, so I just wanted to make sure that everybody was not thinking I was trying to get. I wasn't trying to be nosy on something that's none of my business.
I missed
Andrea, be quiet. Listen, man. You don't have to say all that. Your prayers was deeply appreciated for what we got in the auction and everything was good enough. We did not misunderstand. You did not. Shut up, dog. You didn't misunderstand. Mama. You're great. You're a great person, girl. You don't have to say sorry. There's no apology needed.
Yeah, and yeah, I didn't even see it. I haven't even heard about it, but
Well, she asked if she could do prayers for the rainy day people, and which was in the middle of the auction instead of before or after, and just getting started and everything. Nobody misinterrupted or misunderstood anybody. I don't think. But I do have a name for you to write down if you wasn't here. Johnny 5. You know what I'm talking about, Andrea? Johnny 5. He's from UK. His wife, Tracy. Excuse me. Nicholas.
You what now? I'm sorry. You muted me, and I muted myself or something.
Muted so I could talk.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking around like, what did I do?
You wouldn't be.
Because I wouldn't be quiet because I was passionate about what I was saying, and it happened in Tim's stream. It was in Tim's stream.
Your attention and you wouldn't be quiet. So I muted you.
John Francis, how you doing?
What's up, Bradley?
Okay, Mama Lou.
Hey, just because that's what I said is the reason why I put that up there. So you'd understand why I muted it, because I was trying to get you to read that. All right, I need you to pray for Johnny 5 wife having back surgery tomorrow morning.
Hold on, I'm writing this down. What was it, Johnny 5?
Johnny 5 is his wife's name is Tracy Nicholas. And before I end my stream, we will give him a half minute of silence or 45 seconds or whatever it is.
Tracy. Okay.
Oh man, I can't get my breath since I got home.
Sweet, John Francis.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep, Johnny 5 and Tracy. Got it?
Yep. Tracy. Their last name's Nicholas. They're in the morning to have back surgery.
Back surgery?
Talking about his granddaughter, man. I was praying after that walk. It was ridiculous. And I'm not supposed to be out in the sun anyways, and the sun was shining right in my eyes, and like couldn't see where the hell I was going. Where am I at? I got to keep a certain route, or I get lost real easy.
Yeah, you noticed when I was driving, I said sorry, and I stuck my hand up where it was in the way of the sun behind me.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to do that when you're driving.
But it was behind me. I figured it was bothering you. That's why I was like, sorry.
Captain York, when I get ready to come kidnap you and Crystal, I'm going to let Mama Lou drive.
Okay.
But unless she wants to, I got to have to go to South Dakota to get her, but I can go to Illinois to get Melissa. She's only an hour and a half.
And I'm a biatch if I'm in the car more than 3 hours, so you don't want me.
Well, you're going to drive. I'm fine when you're having fun. You do it.
Yeah, we're losing people like flies here.
Oh, thank you, Bradley.
Johnny, Amalou, Buyer. I mean, come on now. What the hell?
What's that? We're all going to come kidnap you, dude. You and Crystal. We're going to get you guys the hell out of Connecticut.
You guys are doing a road trip?
We might end up in your place. You never know.
Hey, we're doing a road trip, so we're going to go start seeing everybody too. So we might be meeting in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle?
Mike already let it loose that you wanted to come over here and meet me. It's like they're straight off 50. I mean, they're not very far off of where I am over here in
I
India.
know. He's like, if it's wintertime, you're driving by yourself. I said, good, because I have a 4-wheel truck. I don't give it.
I don't know if I take 50 across. I think I'd go to the interstate and bring up 41. I'm right off 41, one block.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
He's so funny.
I don't think I'd take 50 all the way across if it's snow and ice. Them Illinois drivers, man, they're stupid on ice.
Yeah. Well, my husband is an amazing driver anyway. I mean, I know how to drive. Don't get me wrong. I've drove in this crap most of my life, but he's really an awesome driver. He's really cautious. He got to test drive his car yesterday that he wants to buy.
Love you, Les.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Bye, Les.
Great lights in the house. Ready? You want the linker? I'll give you the linker. I couldn't believe it. I still can't get over that throw. Mud. Everybody say hi to Mud. We have to shout out.
Mud.
Hi to Mud.
Every time Mud comes on my channel, he gets a shout out. Everybody say hi, Mud.
Mud SWAT. Hello. How are you? Hello, Bradley. Les.
Mud SWAT.
What a Sorry. Hey, Jessica. Hope you're feeling better. I haven't been reading the chat. I'm sorry.
Bradley High Steven says, hey, Med Spot. Everybody's good. Hey, Med Spot. He's my bud. He's so special.
What's up, Mud SWAT?
He was in a stream one day, and he repeats himself, hey, everyone. Keep where the trees is back. Sorry, Bradley. Unless you hurry up before he gets his camera set. Oh, he's here. I think it's him. Kind of fuzzy. Quick boy, speak. Oh, he's under hood. It's him. Last night he came on. He was underneath the hood, and it looked like he had antlers.
Headliner was it?
Med Spot.
So how you doing?
Med Spot. Is it today or tomorrow? Before I continue.
No, happy birthday, Mud SWAT. I think I had birthday yesterday, but
is it today?
I think it's today. Yeah.
Hi, happy birthday, Mud SWAT. Happy birthday, Mud SWAT. You're very young and not gonna get old. Happy birthday, dear Mud SWAT. You live in a monkey, live in a zoo. I'll come and see you someday. That didn't mess at all, did it? Hey, Bradley, hi. Look at that. He doesn't even have mine anymore.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Giving him all them shout outs, and he says hi to everybody but me. Now my feelings hurt.
Hi, Rhonda.
Who was that?
Happy birthday, Mud SWAT. It's Deborah.
Deborah, I don't see you. Where you at? I thought that was your voice.
Hey, Bradley, Scorpios rock, yes.
He sent me a couple messages on my regular number, and I never received them. Make sure that I gave her the right number.
Oh, okay, I will.
Okay. Thank you.
I think she asked me that the other day. People talk to me when I'm sleeping, and
No, you were in there cooking.
I know I'm good unless you tell her. Well, the next time I see her, I tell her, and that's the first time I remembered it.
when I'm focused on something or I'm sleeping, don't ask me to do something. I don't multitask like that.
Now, my brother could go in and wake up my mom while she was sleeping and tell her, any amount of money he wanted, and she said, "Go get my purse."
Yep, I would. I'd give them everything I had. One time, these little shitheads, you know what they did to me? Every one of them came in to me. No, you did too. Every one of them would have come in and asked me for money, and I actually gave them the rent money.
Oh,
I was sleeping. Yeah,
my mom's that way.
Yeah, and because when I'm sleeping, I will give them whatever they wanted because I'm sleeping.
Yeah, but if I go in there and ask her for $2 for gas to get back for it to work, and that was when this back in late 70s when I was working in.
They were 78 cents a gallon.
I'm a fucking tighter ass when I'm asleep than when I'm awake.
I remember getting 4 gallons sometimes for $1.
Yeah. Yep, I know.
When I'm sleeping, I'm giving you the middle finger.
No, not me. I just give you whatever.
It only cost me $5 a week to drive back and forth to work, and it was 24 miles one way, 48 miles back and forth. $5
Yeah.
a week. My mom kicked me out of the house one day when I asked her $5 to get me back and forth to work for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, I don't care if you have to walk, leave, go to work. It's okay. I do remember that. I don't even remember much about her, but you start talking, things come back little at a time. It's like, quit coming back. All right, nice. Nick. Let's watch fires. What's he doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
Al says he wishes you were his mother.
Yeah, right. Well, my kid.
Redneck stuck in here.
I'm focusing on buyers.
I know. Because I'm gonna watch what he's doing.
Hi, YouTube hubby.
Very bright.
Howdy.
Howdy. What's up? What are you doing?
How are you?
We like to see you work. We might be able to teach you what you're doing. How to do it. Damn right. He was talking with me yesterday. He's my truck smoking. I told him
Ryan, Mel, Cappinger, Rhonda, and Bayer, and myself.
A little bit later, Brett says, man, I had to pull over.
Hi, Deborah.
Smoke. I can't see through in front of the truck. As I told you a long time, dude. Pull over, you wouldn't listen. So is it electrical or what are you doing? No, you're driving. Hell, you ain't under the hood. I just not see your wheel turn.
So
I'm not,
what's the reason
I'm not presenting someone else's
Well,
husband.
because
I present his wife now. She's so beautiful.
I was gonna say, am I just that cool to be on presentation?
You are that cool, dude. Your wife told me to do it.
No.
beautiful Mel.
I know I'm sadly. I know my eyes are still puffy. I'm like,
Under.
Inside.
Your eyes aren't puffy. My whole face is puffy.
I call red balling.
Called red balling. Why?
Because of the whole coin store thing.
Come on, calm down.
People are talking.
Calm down.
No, I did like right when it happened before. I was like, you know what? I'll just put this on YouTube so these guys can see what I'm dealing with just like the dementia, of it all. And
yeah,
have a few of those for me, Bradley.
I missed out. I missed on it.
Well, it's on StreamYard from earlier. So.
Cody's a goodie says he wishes you was his mom. And
do what?
Cody's a goodie says he wishes he was his mom. Tell me you're not old enough. Byron, did you get mail from Jessica? I can be right back. I need to go to the store and get some more beer. Better than going to the store and getting some more. And that's my pass for not sharing. There he goes. Byron's gone.
Yeah, I'm going to drop down and chat because I'm going to start dinner here in a few minutes, guys. So I'll see you in chat.
What are you making? What are you making me?
Meatloaf, mashed taters, and I'm not sure what vegetable.
I like corn and spinach.
Huh?
I like corn and spinach.
I like fresh spinach because I cook it in bacon grease with onion and a little bit of bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I like fried cabbage done the same way. I do a lot of Southern cooking.
Me too. Yep.
Yep. I like soul food, except for I don't do fish.
I love fish.
But I also do a lot of Italian cooking, okay? Like from scratch, like doing the tomatoes to make my own marinara. Yeah, my mom found out I opened some cans last week. She would disown me.
I gotta call her and tell her.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, hey, Deborah, you said you're a angel. You stop causing trouble.
Yeah, don't
Right?
be here, lady.
I'm gonna give her lockjaw so she'll have to have that thing still shut.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell my man.
Deborah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down out and chat because I'm getting ready to choke a hooker. I'm gonna break bad like Medea on this girl.
I heard
Bye.
you. I love you. Go choke a hoe.
They are too funny.
That's a formidable tribe of Indians.
Well played, sir.
Thanks later, Mom. Good luck with that. Al says, Brian, you quit drinking more for me, bud.
Yeah, more for you, buddy.
You
Brian?
drink
I thought he
water.
You didn't mean Bradley?
Yeah, so now I drink 10 million sodas a day.
I told you that's not good for you, dude.
Well, neither we drink beer, so
You gotta drink some water in there too. That much caffeine ain't good on your kidneys or your heart. Yeah, we're having homemade raviolis too. Boys love them. 1-800 beat a bitch. Andrew, I was getting ready to say, wait, and she's like, no, beat a bitch. I never heard it that way. I love this job, but I wanted to sometimes. Well, she wanted to cook something for you one night and surprise you, and I told her to bake it. And she said, well, I'm afraid I'll get in trouble. I said, no, just tell me around until you did. That was the day was perfect angel. Hi guys, I'm tired. I need someone else to talk.
Oh, I was busy trying to get into my wine cabinet, but I'm back.
Oh man.
So,
are we feeling like tonight's gonna be a long wine night?
Oh, send some my way.
Not a long one, because the earlier the better I get up there tomorrow.
Water, fish screw in it.
The tears aren't doing me any good, so I'm going to have to go a different angle at him.
I need to know what happened today, damn it. Fill me in. Turn your camera off and fill me in. That's what I do.
Yeah, because I start bawling again.
We can hear it in your voice, but we don't care. We want to hear it.
So I went up to LCS today, and I supposed to go yesterday. I was going to go today, and I even called, and he still didn't answer. I was like, I'm going up there anyway. He wasn't there, but his buddy Larry, that's been helping him out for the past year, was up there, and he was like, what's going on? And I said, oh, we're coming to put our auction list together for Saturday. And he said, this Saturday? And I said, yes, Larry, why? He said, we've got a coin show on Sunday. He goes, we're going to be getting ready for that shit. And I was like, oh my God. I said, we've already put it off 1 week. I was like, this would be the third weekend in on it. And I said, I don't know how he thinks we're going to swing that. He goes, me neither. He goes, ask him. And so I yelled back to the vault to him. I'm like, hey, he goes, we can. And then even on the video, I had to say something to him again. He's like, do you want to put it off till next weekend? I said, no, I can't. I was like, I've already told plenty of people about it. And that's beside the point. The point is, Larry told me before Jim got there that Tim's got the building sold. So I lost it. Like, I didn't know who called. I called Brett, and I was just bawling. And I was like, it needs to stay a coin store. It doesn't need to be something else. Just like, I didn't expect it to happen this year. I mean, it's been sitting there for a year for sale.
Did I just hear you say he's got the store sold?
What?
Did I just hear you say he's got the store sold?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. And they offered him twice what he asked me for. So I think they actually ended up doing why they offered an extra $1,000 on top, $1,350.
Wow.
Yeah. And I said, well, you asked me first. And I said, so even if I brought you a down payment, because his friend suggested that to me before he got there, and he said maybe that would do something. And then when I said something to Jim about it, he said, no, I didn't want a down payment. I wanted it all at once. And I said, okay, well, we were clear on that. And I thought, well, what the is Larry even like putting that idea in my head? But then I asked him, I said, and like Red said, he goes, if anything that gets said, he goes, get it in writing. And I was like, yeah. And I said, do you have anything in writing with this other dude? And he goes, no. And I said, well, then nothing's formal yet. And he said, yeah. He goes, I gave my word. So I'm like, I don't even know. It sucks. But
is this guy in going into Alzheimer's or anything, or what?
Oh, yes.
So that's why the family wants him to move down to Kentucky.
Yeah, exactly. Him. Yeah.
I say go behind his back, talk to the family, see if you can make some kind of deal to.
Well, see, I've only met his son like maybe twice. The one that lives, in Kentucky, and I don't know his family from California. Like I think I met his daughter from there one time over the years, but
So they never had nothing to do with the store.
No, it was his brother's store until about 5 or 6 years ago.
That makes more
right
sense.
before I started going up there.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole family collects and stuff because, like, his son would come up there when he was in town and help him out and stuff like that. And, a day or two here and there. But like now, he doesn't even want to be up there because he wants to, spend all the time possible with his wife. And which I told him, I said, I can totally understand. I said, no, your wife and your family comes first.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that wasn't the part I was getting at. To like, oh no, don't do it yet. It's just like, I wanted to keep it what your family had built it up to be for 4 or 5 decades.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And I bawled and squalled some more.
So you showed a little bit of emotion today. What's wrong with that?
No, I know.
We have to do that occasionally.
Human. How dare
Yeah. I don't cry. What are you talking about? Oh no.
The question is, did you show emotions there or after you left?
Oh, there.
That's good then. Maybe you got him thinking that maybe he'd go ahead and just save it for us.
Like when I was outside talking to Red on the phone, Jim came out there and was giving me a hug, and I still had Red on the phone, and I don't know if I asked him, which I don't even remember what he said, if he could hear me or not. But Jim said, "What?" He goes, "What's wrong?" And he goes, "Did your dog die?" And I was like, "No." And he said, "Did you get jilted?" And I said, "Yes." By you.
No, there's like a whole container in there, isn't there?
I mean, I gotta tease him. I'm one of the people, if I don't like
jar's
try to
gone?
do it with humor, I'm probably just gonna sit there and bawl my eyes out like a
Oh, you know why?
anyway.
We did bread earlier today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Red what? What I meant?
I said Red was on the phone with me still, like on video chat.
What did Brian just say?
And I did
I
what?
didn't say anything. Brian is sitting here doing nothing.
Captain Jerk is talking about
I was
food.
talking to Crystal. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason it sounded like Brian saying something about Red now. Well,
Oh, that little shit that took Bill's dime. The dime I bitch about all the time. Larry was like, I know. He goes, he came in the other day. Okay, since I talked about the heat selling part, I won't leave Brian up there by himself. He said, that little shit came in there the other day with a briefcase. And it's like, what are you doing? I guess took a bunch of Morgan, left with them, came back, and then said that they were all fake.
wow.
Yeah.
Don't bring him back.
And I thought, if he's going to steal a dime that cost $4 out of a box that I said I'm going to come back and get it, something ain't right with you.
That's right, Andrew. If it's God's will, it'll be. If not, it'll happen somewhere else.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking. If that guy's just going to use it for storage, like I was telling Brian earlier, maybe I could just have the front part.
Exactly.
Like, sublet it from, lease it from, whatever you want to call it. Because
Yeah.
there's the whole upstairs for him to do what he wants with it.
Yep.
And all the back of that. And I found a new nook and cranny hallway in there that I didn't even know existed until today. I was like, look at all the roll. Like, I swear there was this little door. And I started to like scoot towards it. And he goes, keep going. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, there's more. And I was like, ah! And I'm holding this box of rolls, looking at all the years in it. And he was like, give it to me. I was like, no, I got it. My arms are under it.
I was protecting it. You are safe.
Yeah, I was like, I'm tiny. I can fit back through that doorway easier than the box. But
You thought he'd forgotten about that hidden hole, and he told you to go ahead and go through it, huh?
Yeah. Mine back there. Oh, there was some of those laying back there. So he's like, I said, oh, I need one. He goes, you can have one. I was like, well, one's for quarters, one's for the proof set. And he's like, I was thinking, I need to like buy them for some friends. I was like, well, but he was trying to leave to go get his car fixed, and that's why his buddy kept saying what time it was. Rhonda, if you go back and watch the video, that was the whole point of them going, you know, it's 3 o'clock or this time or almost 3 o'clock. And then I get ready to get some. I said, never mind, let's look at it tomorrow. Because I know we'll stand there and talk about whatever it is, particular thing for 20 minutes. And I picked something else, and then he'd do it, and then I was like, put it down.
Life, man, it's up and downs. You got to take it one day at a time.
I know. I just thought, I'm like, this is going to work out. This is going to be awesome. And then I'd like to, oh, it's the middle of the summer and nobody's coming in here and I'm not making any money. Think that's going to happen down the road. And then I could be like, son of a, but not right now, not starting out. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that can happen though.
Yeah.
Or making one. Business, yeah, the first year's gonna be the roughest. Oh, Andrew, I know better. Andrew's still perfect.
Year-old
What about it? Deborah is still a perfect angel.
But it sounded like a leaf
blower.
blower.
That horse drives every day, fucking nuts. I'm sorry, Mel. Hello, Crystal. Mel. I read that. I'll be back.
Yeah, and it's like Red asked me, he goes, well, not to be a dick or anything, but he said, well, how long ago did he tell you? And then I had to go back to that LCS, my happy place video. He goes, was it like 3 months? Or Red was dry. Yeah, it was 3 months ago. But I thought, he's had it for sale for well over a year. Like, he didn't tell me until a year ago. And that's not even when he said, do you want to buy it? He just said it 3 months ago. And all I knew was he offered it to somebody and they said, and they were trying to lowball him and he said, no way. And then I was there at the right time, you know, the whole phone call with the son and that. And I thought, crap.
And then he avoided you for a week. You could talk to him. That might have been what was going on. They might. Oh, man.
Crap on a crap cracker.
I know.
Yeah, like a crap cracker.
6 weeks to get everything out. Or that's when they're going to start getting everything out. It's in 6 weeks. And I said, well, I'll come up and help. Because his buddies, they're all down in the back and over 65 easily.
Right.
His young friends. You know?
All right, Andrew, thank you.
Because, yes, you're healthy and you know, energetic, and you have a freaking solid backbone, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, they even said when I was leaving, they go, whatever you had, we want some of it. And you know my answer for that all the time. Like Adderall.
Right.
Our energy drinks.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it counteracts my antidepressant. And I said, some days are just, I'm like, but other days I'm like, pow. Yeah. But most are will pow.
Melissa, how do you stay so youthful, energetic? Monster!
I'd run if I ever heard her voice be that deep. Where's my arrow at? I can't find my arrow. There it is.
I can do I just didn't want you to see my face when I did it. I guess you never heard my singing Godsmack Go Away karaoke one night.
I will have a karaoke on here one night. I guarantee it.
No, I didn't sing it on here. I did it where I worked at, and because they were like, "You never go sing karaoke. Go sing karaoke." Thinking like, "Oh, she's gonna go sing Dixie Chicks or something." I'm like, "Play some Godsmack."
Yeah, I gotta find the video that I needed to watch yesterday and find out what karaoke app they were gonna use for karaoke. See how it turned out. I might start one real soon. See how fast we're gonna get kicked off of YouTube. No, that ain't gonna happen. They like the money they make off of me every year.
Is that how Jones gets away with doing his, or does he just not give a poop?
No, he don't give a poop when it comes to playing Kid Rock. He's, well, I'll probably get a strike for this, but we'll see. Most of his stuff that he plays isn't copyrighted anymore.
Right. Like I noticed that. Like a lot of that stuff he'd have in the background was had karaoke, had the words to it anyway.
Right.
But I didn't know if that made a difference.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And I was watching on One Hill. What the hell is going on?
Wow, Robin.
And she multiplied.
Holy shit.
Threw water at her. Wait, this way.
Fucking
I was taking
exorcist.
that one out of my ear for a friggin' week. Woo!
There's your tinnitus test, Justin.
My goodness.
You got to mute both of them to cancel it out. There you go. Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, I had my.
They went crazy
Sorry
when
about
they
that.
split in two.
Yeah, fucking Ron. Duh, I am. It took me that long to figure out to go up to the top and shut one down.
It's fine.
The first time it happened to me, I couldn't even figure out how to do that. We shut the screen completely down and started new. And remember that, Melissa?
Yeah.
At least this time I figured it out.
Second time. This is the second time I've been effed out of having a shop, like a year apart. Last year and then this year.
I don't even know how in the hell I done it.
I just realized that. And the other one was going to be free.
Yeah.
My stepdad was going to let me have the spot up in the front of his, storage unit, like the front building. And then, we're selling it in January. And then it didn't happen until what, July? Oh, boy.
Never know.
Yeah. That ain't no shit.
So I just came into your stream when Money Maniacs was leaving. What's he up to? Going to work or something?
No. Talking about making a video or something, or doing something, and either doing it on video or doing it on live stream. He wasn't sure which yet.
Oh, yeah. I know he's supposed to go live today. I teased him. I said, "That's my time. You're gonna ride over me."
He still sounds kind of sick, like his voice.
I know he didn't sound right at all. Oh, goddamn phone! Shut up. I had sweatshirts today when I went to the X's. What pissed me off after it took me 15 minutes to find the damn box they were in, he turns the box around and says, "It's got your name and your winter shirts on it." And it's like, why didn't you do that when I was looking for him to start with, ass?
Huh.
Yeah, I label everything like storage wise, at least on both sides and on the top. Because
Man, I wanted to bring in the guitar so bad today.
I have to ridiculously label things like on all sides so I can actually see what the label says. If I only do it on top, I'm just like,
yeah. But then when somebody goes to move it for you, because I've had this happen, you have to write it on top because when they decide to go sit it down and stack shit on top of it,
exactly.
Then you're like, oh yeah, you put the glasses on the bottom.
Oh, hey, Aunt Rhonda.
That's okay. Could have been like my late wife. She used to like to take a box and pack it full of books.
Oh yeah, and the bigger the box you get, or VHS videos. Oh my God, I didn't think things would be too heavy, but they were miserable.
I saw the best thing at Walmart last night. It was a tote, which I'm sure they already make them because it was like Dutch. It's like a cooler, but has the wheels on the bottom. I thought, like the hefty ones, not just like that thin one you roll under the bed for your shoes or something. I'm like, why did somebody not do this like 6-7 trillion years ago? It was right there in front of us the whole time.
Something told me there was a special person ringing that bell on my phone. She told me here a while back that she sent me a couple messages. I said, I never got them. You better compare numbers with Mom. Make sure you have the right one. Say, hey, Aunt Rhonda, it's Deborah.
Auntie Rhonda. Auntie Rhonda.
Music calls me beautiful. And it's like, no, you're beautiful. I am not. I said, well, you're not. I ain't either, girl. That's just what's
going to be. You just got it earlier today. I was trying to send you after the email. I was trying to send Phil. The email I was trying to send Phil right after the auction did not hit his phone until this morning.
Really? Well, look at how many he had to go through. I already had that. Come up. Put in contact. No, that's here we go. Let's see some baby scar now. I gotta set up my camera so this one gets in bed. Get in bed. Turn off the camera, and I don't have no evidence to give me. Sorry. I ain't got no evidence. I'm gonna knock that shit out of you.
Linda, no pow-pows.
I didn't mean to. You better get out of your attitude, young man. I'll be shipping you to Canada to Red. It'll make me work on the horse farm.
He's gonna put a shovel in your hand. And you're gonna hit the piles.
You know what he told me?
Wait, what'd you say, Rhonda?
He says, I don't want to go to Red. I want to go to It's Me, Brian.
Oh, jeepers.
Yeah, the night before I started the stream, we was back in Mom and Dad's room. And usually when I ask him who's his favorite person, he always says, it's me, Brian, And I asked Dale, and Dale says, you're my angel. You're my special. So we were standing back there, and there were several questions in between. All right, just go on live stream. All right, we heard you.
Please.
Go sleep.
A bad day. I need to talk to Rhonda.
Really? Anyways, I was trying to talk their dad into helping me letting them start a YouTube account, right? And I was talking about Shane, Uncle Niece's supposed to be. He's not supposed to be, but he told Bradley Heights when he won one of them grand bars to send it to me. Like the boys, I said, here soon we should be having some more silver coming in the mail. Milk on, I said, and I was talking to Ryder, and I was asking him different things about coins, and it's like, can we shut up and get out of here? So I'm trying to explain to you how much this boy really knows. He don't know nothing. Ryder went up on him and started telling him all kinds of things. And I said, who's your favorite person on YouTube? And I was expecting this to be Brian. He says, you, Mama. And he's down there hugging my feet, not letting me go nowhere, laying on the floor. And it's like, boy, you don't know how bad you're really hurting me, but it's all right. You have a little good quality time, you know. And I says, he says, you, Mama. And he comes up and gives me a hug. And I says, all right, then who's your second person? And he's Brian's world. And I don't lie to him about nothing. They asked for got the money to turn Wi-Fi on. I told him. And then I said, I'm surprised. I said, it's usually it's me, Brian. Yeah, it's me, Brian. I said, you just don't know who your favorite person is.
I save a spot for you in the school.
There ain't no way I'm sleeping on this twin air mattress with you two boys. No, I might be small, but not that small. Yeah. I don't care what you want. I'm right here on the end of the bed. I'm not going nowhere. And I walked in the door and they're like, Grandma, you're home. I missed you. It's like, guys, I was only gone 2.5 hours.
No, I was just glad you said mail. I'm sending Wild Bill his tracking info.
Show me your face, boy, and I might let you up on my panel. Your sexy eye will work. Hey, look at that sexy face. It's your husband, but and he leaves. Just like he leaves. I guess he didn't want me to tell you he was coming. I'm sorry. I won't tell next time. Come back. There he is. Device not quite connected. I feel like I'm so stupid when I sit here and talk to somebody backstage and everybody's like, who in the world?
I know, I can see him.
Who in the hell is he talking?
Hi, bye.
Hey, Gabby.
You don't sleep. All right, I'm going to set these guys up right now. Hang on.
Guess it helps if I put who I'm sending it to in there.
What's up, buyer? And we're about to lose. Yeah.
Is he parked for? I see a finger. It goes away. It comes back. He's there. He's full of shit. Oh, hubby. Hubby, I need you to buy that ring from me. I need to make fundage quickage.
And he's gone.
Oh my God, these boys! I'm gonna send them all away. Yeah, put it in. I didn't tell you to move. Now quit me pick your pillow. Yours is up. Probably your own pillow. Get there. Be like you're in here and not in the living room.
Wasn't it just 5 minutes ago she said she wasn't sleeping in a twin air mattress with those boys?
I always sleep with Dale. I always sleep with Dale, and Ryder usually sleeps in Mom's room. And Dale, he has to have either his feet, if I'm sitting up and doing live stream or whatever, he's down far enough that his feet has to be against my back. Or when I lay down, he's got to take my arm, curl it around him, take his other arm and curl it around, and not let go of me. And then as he tosses and turns, there has to be a piece of him, one way or another, that's touching something to me. A leg over me, his head.
You know, that's going to get complicated when he wants to. Rhonda, that's going to get complicated when he wants to get married.
I don't think he ever will. He'll be in Grandma's life forever, I really believe. Yeah. Yep. I told him he had to have grandkids, so he had to get married, but I think he always says I'll be his angel number one. He'll always sit on my lap, and I'm like, no, when you get bigger, I'm sitting on yours. Did I tell you the story about I asked him to do something for me, and he told me no? I said, all right, then I'll just call your brother, and he'll do it for me. And then when I get old and decrepit, I said, I'll just call your brother and have him come do it. No. Take clap and goes and does what I asked. You ain't calling my brother to do nothing. All right, here's Christian, buddy. Get down there. Get down there. Fix it. Yeah, I felt weird walking around town today in my jammy bottoms. I didn't care. I was comfortable.
Bye, Al.
I got the attitude. I don't give a fuck what people think I look like. They ain't got to look.
You were cute last night. I was going to tell you that. Or this morning.
Do what? What'd you say?
I said I was going to tell you I thought they were cute last night or this morning, whatever you want to call
Yeah, I
it.
put on after I got out of the bath last night, and
Hi, Al.
Yeah, you guys share the cover. Anyways, we used to have a king size bed, and I would have us lay instead of the short way and be crumped up because both of them at that time had to be right next to me, unless Ryder was throwing a fit. The bed laid this way, and I'd have us lay this way. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. I still had both kids on top of me when I woke up in the morning, and 1.5 feet on both sides of them. It's so special being a grandma. But I love you too. Go sleep. You're past your 5 minutes. I promise tomorrow when you guys get home from school, you will get a milkshake. Go sleep.
Not my grandma. My grandma wasn't having none of all that.
They wasn't supposed to get one today, anyways, because Dale didn't listen last night. But as they were coming home, I was leaving, so they didn't get one. No, I'm gonna refresh again.
So yeah,
there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why when I refresh do I get kicked out? Why? All right, fine. I'll mute.
Hey, trucking's on.
Checking for life or checking for silver?
Trucking for silver. Trucking for silver.
Has anybody seen him checking for life's got his permit to go through? Whatever state he's stuck in, can't get the permit yet.
Oh, I don't know. You mean this trucker's life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He came on live stream StreamYard yesterday on his channel and was complaining about having to be laid over ever since he got loaded Friday for trying to think of what state was supposed to get his permit and they ain't got it yet. That bitch too. Lose that kind of money sitting there waiting on a permit. Overload permit. I can't sleep. Well, too bad. Go to sleep. Shut up. No, you're just trying to get your brother kicked out of here, and I'm going to send you to the living room. All right, keep. All right, let's everybody act like we're asleep. Nobody did it with me. All right, Ryder, stop.
Here, I'll pretend I'm sleeping.
You did take a nap, bud, while I was walking my 12-mile walk.
Why'd you gotta pretend he's sleeping?
He kept me in private chat for 8 hours this morning. I kept telling him I had to go, and finally he says, "Well, I've got to go. I got to wake up Crystal." Like, well, what happened to all these 4 hours that went by when I kept saying I had to go? Didn't matter. There wasn't a quiet moment through that 8 hours with just two of us either. They went by quick. What happened to everybody in my chat, man? Why ain't my chat moving?
There's nobody in here.
The show's 6 people.
We're 4 of them.
Huh?
I said we're 4 of them.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because it's just been down to 0 before, and there'd be 6 people on panel.
5 watching now.
What are
13.
you saying? Oh, John Prince is back. Hey, no, he's saying bye. What are you talking about? Bye. Bye, Al. You know, I hate that word. I mean it forever when you.
Jessica says she's here. She's just doing dishes.
Oh, thank you, Prescott. Let's see how long the lag is before I finally see it on the StreamYard side.
Well, I just happen to be over on.
I'm here just doing dishes. 7:21. What time did you post it? I don't have YouTube set up. YouTube, where you at, YouTube? Ryder, you bounced one more time. You're going to the living room. What did I just say, boy? No, you're not, or you wouldn't be sitting there doing it on purpose.
Oh, sneaky one.
Michael Kittle's been live for a while.
Yeah.
Who waits till 6:30 at night to start sawing on stuff besides me?
Look, I'll saw the wood whenever it needs to be sawn.
What did I say?
Nope. I might go out and do 2 more pieces.
I will hew the wood whenever it needs to be hewn. Beat the wood whenever it needs to be beaten.
To the living room with your ass.
Al said bye. He was leaving a long time ago.
Yes, Brian did see your message almost instantly, Jess.
Yeah, I happen to be,
And I
I
did
happen to be on the YouTube side. What's up, Bradley?
Bradley was set.
Bradley's back.
I can't find my YouTube side to see YouTube, so damn thing. And I'm not updating and leaving again either. Let me catch up on chat. Hello, Bradley Heights. I want to see the best socks on YouTube.
Heck yeah.
Come on, Bradley Heights. Show us the best socks on YouTube. It's a goddamn link, and I will.
All right. I got to go. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Check you later.
Oh, he ain't leaving.
Do you really want to know?
No, you go shit without me, baby.
Thank you.
Crystal, don't go in there and hold his hand either. He doesn't need it. He needs to grow up.
That's a number 5.
Number 5.
Somebody sits on your lap and holds your hand? Yeah.
I said, don't go in there and hold his hand. I didn't say nothing about that.
Nope.
But that's called a number 5.
Thanks for the info. Maybe I can learn about that before I die one of these days. Your dad just texted and asked me if you're asleep. Yeah. So you better be quit bouncing this mattress before I knock you out. I'm lying for you saying trying.
Yeah, stop yelling at Bradley.
I didn't yell at
Right.
Bradley. I just enough to show me his sexy socks. Please, Bradley. I love you, Bradley. Does that help any?
Is Red pulling a 4 out of 5 again?
5 out of 4.
Well, the first bid was $4. Then he put 3. Then he put $3.50. And then Brian had 5. So
I don't know. What auction are you in?
it should be 4, 5, 6.
No.
You know.
Still silent auction.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at the timestamps on there, they're all messed up.
Oh well, then that would be why, because they went like 23 yesterday, and
Whose auction?
Phil's
Phil.
silent auction, his personal auction.
yeah, because it put yours at 22 hours.
Yeah, it's all jacked up.
Yeah. The order made it funny though.
I don't know how long Phil runs his silent auctions for, so.
Well, sometimes they run a little longer than what he says he's going to run to. I don't think he's ever taken them down early. He's running them late. What did I say? You're good shit.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You hurt my neck bouncing. Kick me and see if I don't knock you out, boy. And everybody's can hear you scream because I got to mute it. I can just as easily get up and go in the living room and leave you in here by yourself because your brother's already asleep. Son won't quit texting me. Are they asleep? Are they crying?
Oh, I'm so glad I skipped over that part of my life.
What, kids?
Yeah.
Me too.
Man, I'll tell you
I'm
what.
gonna miss mine.
But there's so much you miss by skipping over them kids. You miss the grandkids and the great grandkids.
Yeah.
I mean, on my dad's side, we had 5 generations when my son was born. And then when his oldest son was born, we had 5 generations again. I was in it twice.
I was a fucking
3 times. I plan on being in my life.
I was a fucking terrible child. My mom cursed me early.
My mom always told me
I hope you have a kid just as bad, if not worse than you are.
10 times worse is what my mom always said. I was a good kid, so.
She scared the kids right out of me.
Well, if I would have put it correctly, did you see what my title of my video last night was after the Foxy?
No, what was
it was supposed to say my mom, but it said my. My mom said she wished birth control was retroactive. It probably made my mom not look like a bad person since it said my said she wishes birth control is retroactive.
Yeah. Nope. I always said if I don't have kids before I'm 30, I'm not having kids.
Ooh, maybe I should have pulled that one. I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway. No, I had a guy I dated right before I started going, or I left and went to Edwardsville to college, and I just turned 21 like a few months before that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move over there and get a job over there, and then I'll be by you. And I'm going, I just turned 21, college, fun. Like, I do not want to be playing, let's watch movies every night and do this. No. You never get another chance in your life to be just retarded and just go, oops, I fucked up. And everybody go, we figured you would, you know. I got to go.
Too much for me. Thank you very much.
Right.
You're muted, Rhonda.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I want to see your fucking sexy socks.
I liked what was it last night when he said something about the cops being there and they said, oh, you rocking them donut socks again or something.
What was it? Red got a call and said the cops was his place. I went out today. I get home. Terry says 2 cop cars came by. Look, was going by real slow. Which we live at the end of the Circle Drive. And you have to turn around. They went around real slow, just looking. I said, Terry, the cops don't have a goddamn thing to do with me. Everything of mine goes through house arrest. They're the ones that have to call the law.
Yeah. How did you walk to all these places today?
Well, I didn't know. No, I called him and told him I had to do it. On the answering machine, didn't get to talk to nobody, and that's not something I'm supposed to do. So as long as Kenny gets my message, I have no problems. But if John gets my message, he can revoke me.
Some people are a little more asshole-ish about stuff than others.
Yeah, I mean, when I had to sign the paper, like they started a new law, you used to be able to call in, tell them if something come up, or they even send you home with papers if you had an emergency. You go to the hospital. Now you have an emergency, and you didn't put your plans. You didn't put it in your plans that, oh, I'm going to be sick, or I'm going to break my neck and go to the hospital on this day. You're fucked. You can't go until you go back for your check-in. But I do what I want.
Some things are stupid like that. Like, I got fired from a job because I used pad time that I had because my friend had killed himself and I didn't want to go to work, and I had his visitation at his funeral. So then I get called in the office and I said, I'm sorry, next time I'll tell my friend to schedule his suicide for when it's more convenient for you.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Oh, mad.
shitty about just if it's a mother or father, you can't have a personal day, but if it's a husband or child, you can. Well, if it wasn't for my mother or father, I wouldn't be here. Not that I'm going to go to my parents' funeral, but I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I had the time to cover it. I called in and said, I know I'm not, because I worked at 5 p.m. So I called in the morning. So they had plenty of time. And I didn't say maybe tomorrow. I said, no, both days for sure. But then it's a problem. So,
people are just so frustrating to me.
Been there, done that. Fucking my best friend died in '99.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody I had known for 20 some odd years, and he died in '99. So I called my boss and told him, "Hey, I'm going to be going to his funeral this day and this day." And he says, "No, you're not." And I was like, "Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm not requesting. I'm just conveniently letting you know ahead of time that I'm not going to be here for these 2 days.
Yes, I'm informing you.
You're going to come to work." And I was like, "Fire me."
Right. Right.
Fire me now. I don't give a fuck. I'll find.
Yeah,
I'll
you
find
didn't do the no call, no show.
I was like, fire me. I'll find another job like that. I said, I got people coming to me asking me to go to work for them all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem. If you want to fire me, let it happen.
Right.
I don't give two shits.
I'm the same way. I tell my if when I was employed, I was like, yeah, I need this day off, and they're like, no, you have to come to work. I'm like, I'm not asking. I'm telling. I'm not going to be here. So you can either find somebody to fill my shift. If you don't show up, you're fired. I'm like, come again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I did that for a job once. I had taken off, asked for it months in advance. If somebody had a problem, they could have said, no, we really don't want you to do that. They didn't like it because I worked there and then I worked at the bar on the weekends. So I never had to work, Friday, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But then I said, hey, I need this Saturday or off. Don't call, just don't call me if they happen to not need me at the bar and it's slow, and then they're because my friend had a wedding, they were getting married.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, no. You already told us that you weren't going to be at work at the bar. And I said, yeah. And granted, this was still like 3 weeks ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the guys at work said, hey, I'm just going to give you a heads up because if you don't show up on Saturday, they're going to fire you. So I was like, crap. Wasn't making that much, 2 short shifts at the bar. So I was like, well, showed up. And then after there was a float trip that I'd asked off for the entire freaking week, then they decided after that happened, oh, well, we'll just not put her back on schedule. And they said, well, I'm glad she asked off for that whole week. It's like, you chicken shits. If somebody's just say you're fired.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it when they do that. You're not getting put back on the schedule.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't like I was doing stellar work as a checkout person, but
Is that fucking cowardly way of saying I'm fired?
No, most of the upper echelons of your job, from your boss or your shift manager or whatever, all the way up to the very top of the corporate, they're all a bunch of freaking spineless cowards.
Yep.
I don't think they appreciated our manager.
Yeah, they don't have the balls to freaking just lay it on the line. It's like, dude, come on, we're humans. Let's get with the program.
Would write notes by the time clock, and I'd correct the spelling on it.
Yeah,
I couldn't take it.
You bitch.
Yep. Ignore the message and correct the spelling. Yes. Neurotic to the fucking bone.
I mean, I wouldn't make it real bold and obvious. I just put a line like I before E, except after C. Okay, boop, boop, above it,
Yes. I know what correction marks look like. I've had a couple of my friends approach me to do editing. Yeah. No thanks.
Here's your 5 minutes back.
Bradley's in the basement.
All right, I'd like to come over there and get him. I'm in emails. Hang on, Bradley.
Well, you wanted to see
You're
his spot.
done having kids 21 years ago. You're not even old enough to do that yet.
This
Hold on,
guy
Bradley.
has his socks on.
Hey, Bradley.
Spider-Man.
I'm so sorry. I was over taking care of a email. But back on YouTube, he's the man for socks. Did you ever do your giveaway on how many guesses of pairs of socks you have? You never answered me if it was going to be pairs or single socks.
I remember trying to do it.
He's mismatching today. He's so special. Do what?
What is it, Reese?
No, he's matching.
Oh, well, he had Spider-Man on. Where the hell Spider-Man
He's
come
cool. Oh, that was his avatar.
from? Oh, okay. Duh.
Yeah, Steelers.
Yeah, they're football, turkey legs, chickens. I don't know, celery, carrots.
They're Halloween socks.
Yeah.
You can eat everything but the football.
Well, they're holiday season.
Harvesty time.
I think they're Thanksgiving socks.
That worked too.
Don't they play football on
Thanksgiving Day? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yes,
I just
sir.
wanted to
That's
give
what
you
I'm
crap.
thinking too.
How about got my Christmas pants out more than today? And it ain't Halloween yet. I won't. I mean Thanksgiving. Duh, duh, duh. All right, I'm almost done with this email. I'll be right back. If anybody comes in, let me know. And I will say imminent.
That was funny. I'm gonna.
Last Black Mass Hater, whatever that is. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna try to jump in chat. But
I can hear you. Don't be talking about me. I heard you. No, I'm teasing. I love you all.
I need my ibuprofen. Oh yeah, that's why I don't like to cry too. It gives me fucking headaches.
Oh man, yes, stresses you out, man. But we're here for you. If you want to talk about it, you'll be all right. Did you like that one? Did you?
We'll go for all of them. We go peek in the liquor cabinet. Just for one shot. That guy's got to be from the other coin shop. I got to quit talking about it. Ah!
Oh, you did, Melissa.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Get out of your system.
This guy looks like he jacks off with icy hot. Totally got you, Melissa. Awesome.
Terrible.
Still got that shot.
That's a line
Oh,
from
taking a shot in so long, I probably like puke.
it's a line from that show, the cartoon, The Boondocks.
Oh, I haven't watched that forever.
Huh?
Little kid, one with the furry hair, and another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the granddad was talking to this banker, right? This guy is like a high finance businessman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy says to Grandpa, he's looking at this other dude. He's like, "This guy looks like he jacks up with icy hot."
That show was actually really funny.
I about lost my mind when I heard that one. I'm like, dude, what? That's not a cartoon. Awesome.
Right. Well, I caught you off guard the other night when I said, "Whatever, Drinky Crow."
Oh yeah. Oh my god, dude,
That show was a mess.
Dude, that show was messed up, dude. Ah. Many were killed. Oh.
What was that other one we went to about? Lucy and the Devil or something like that? Or Lucy Dates the Devil?
Lucy, Daughter of the Devil.
There you go, that, yeah.
That one was messed up too, but What are you gonna do? Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Come on.
I can't watch that.
I sat there.
Some of them are funny.
Melissa, I sat there and I watched the debut of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I didn't stop watching it for a decade. Every time they had a new episode, I was right there.
Oh, you ever watch? Oh, what is it? Mr. Pickle.
I've
Mr.
watched
Pickle.
Yeah. But I stopped watching TV, so I didn't get a lot of it. I got a lot of it secondhand or like reruns.
Well, Mr. Pickles, they haven't made another one, and it's there. I think there's only like 3 seasons.
Yeah, I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, I like Mr. Pickles.
Of course, I have seen many episodes of Rick and Morty because I will sit there and I will just continually watch.
I love Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. I will sit there and watch Futurama.
Oh, I know you're the future. There was a bunch on the other night, and I was like, I don't feel like watching it.
There's one show that me and Crystal like both agree that we cannot stand it half the time, but we still watched it. It wasn't a cartoon.
Oh, I was gonna say Archer. My husband can't stand it. I don't know why. I really haven't sat and tried to watch one. I'm just like, okay, honey, you don't have to.
We sat there and we started watching an episode of this show, and we really couldn't
stomach it.
I really couldn't stand it, but I still ended up watching it anyway. It was called this one was animated. It's called Tom Goes to the Mayor. And that's where it started. It's these 2 dudes, Eric Wareheim and Tim Heidecker, right? And it's just dumb. Anyway,
Bradley still has a banner.
Hello.
Melissa still has a banner.
What's up, Hidden?
So
Hey,
here's the sequel to that is Tim and Eric, Awesome Show, Great Job. That's the name of the show.
One misses, 7 messages.
You know the one I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the second incarnation of Tim and Eric they actually had. The first incarnation was Tom Goes to the Mayor.
Okay, one more and I'll quit. Moral oral.
Tonight. Yeah. Bradley says,
Every episode, multiple times.
Shut up, Jesus.
I'm not even kidding. I have a friend that still listens to the soundtrack from that show.
Hi, Bradley.
From
the music.
From
Moral Oral.
Oh, Lord.
Messed up music in that show, dude.
That's funny. Well, didn't expect package Saturday. Is that when mine's coming, Bradley?
Like normal music. It's not like death metal or anything, but if you listen to the lyrics, you're just like.
No, you remember the one where he goes and gets a job and then he's helping out the poor guy in the alley, so he trades him for the rock.
Yeah, crack.
Yes, I didn't want to say it, but then he's like, he got his little toys and he's like, yeah.
with the bunch of kids.
Brian, we're gonna mute him first, then we're gonna mute Melissa, and then we're gonna mute Captain Jerk. Brian, when did you say my package was going out? Here, Bradley. Bradley. I'm not yelling, I'm whispering. Please.
All of them be set out tomorrow, Rhonda, except for Captain Jerks.
I thought you was gonna say me.
That's what I was writing.
But you know, it takes like 15, 20 minutes for it to show up and I'll forget what you're talking about. Come on, I'm trying to unmute Brian. Where'd he go? Brian muted himself. I can't unmute him.
He said, "Screw it, I'm leaving. I got a break."
Yeah, exactly. But I
You're
asked
gonna look at
and
Rick and Morty.
everybody started talking. I said, well, I know how to do this. And I was looking where it mutes everybody. And I said, I can't do that because I need Bradley to talk. So I started with Brian. And about the time I said I'd start with Brian, he started talking. It's like, oh my God, I feel so bad. But I'm over it.
Yeah, you should usually just start with me or Captain.
I can't throw it away because that would be wasteful. I'll smoke the crack.
Right?
Right? Nah, my channel, you ain't boy. I ain't never seen that shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Here, Ro, you want to come up? I'll give you the link. I'll go back to and let you guys have fun. I'm sorry, I'm so boring. I get my feelings hurt so bad. Not. I'm back. I'm over it.
Hey, Rhonda.
That's how quick the kids get over it, right? I love you, Mama. But just 2 minutes ago, you told me out the door you hated me. What's up? You didn't get what you wanted.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to come up and talk to your good friend Melissa?
Yep, I had a sad moment earlier today, Hidden.
She needs some love and support.
I called you, but I wouldn't have seen your face.
You've
You've been like,
her leg and tap her leg and say, be okay, baby, calm down. Brian tapped her little head, said, come on, Melissa, it'll be okay.
It will.
It'll all work out for the best. If it don't happen there, it'll happen somewhere. If that's what you want in mind.
Hidden, I cried today. If that like motivates you.
Call her sister. She's red in Canada now, really. I mean, they would have made that walk out there for 3.5 hours, walking that 12 miles, a lot easier with having somebody to say, hey. But no, she called red. She called red in Canada.
I did.
But was he there for you?
Yeah.
He's such a good guy.
He came up with some good idea and said he's going to talk to Tim and I'm going to talk to Phil. And I mean, all I could do is go and maybe try to change his mind tomorrow.
Thank you. Wow, everything just switched over in my eyes. Cute girls don't cry, Hidden says.
Well, I'm just part unattractive then because I was bawling.
She was trying to leave a impression when she left, is what she was trying to do, hoping they would.
Oh no, his buddy told me before he even got there, and I started tearing up, and I was like, I gotta go outside. Like, I didn't know what to do. And I was just like, I called Red, and I was like,
hi, where'd you go, sweetie? I wasn't done talking to you.
Oh.
I haven't got to tell you, shut the fuck up yet. I love you. I can't remember. Somebody, I think it was Byers, wanted to time him out, and I wouldn't take his wrist away from him. Now who'd I lose? Brian. Wow. And I know why. I think maybe not. But anyways,
my mustache.
Instead of taking his wrench away, I timed him out while I go into Cajuns. It was fun and hell. I go into Cajuns. I say hey to everybody, including Bradley. Bradley said, I love you, Rhonda. And I type in, I love you too, Bradley. And it says, you're being in timeout for 300 seconds by Bradley. Or by the owner or the moderator, because I'm not a mod over there. I'm like, So guess what Cajun says? We don't play them games over here.
if I plug that in that monitor, will it come up? Yeah, but then I don't like the YouTube side. Fudge.
What?
Fudge.
Put something up on the YouTube side. Put the YouTube side up on something and mute it.
Well, I see if I put it up on the TV with the Fire Stick, it's not gonna put.
Yeah, the messages. You gotta go into your settings to set it.
It'll put them there. It just doesn't have the so and so got timed out.
What in the world was that all about?
I was like, black cord is wound in the white cord.
I used to love to sit.
Is a mild seizure there?
Wind chimes is my favorite. Try to get unwounded. I nodded.
Stupid thing is, I have all of these great. When I say great,
XSS. What's XSS? I'm stupid. Don't know what that is. Is that kisses?
Hi, Mama Lou.
best twisty ties ever. Oh, COVID.
A beautiful lady. Get them glasses on and show
I
your
use copper
friends.
wire.
That's just regular wire inside there, ain't it?
What I had?
Hey, look at all these empty spaces up here. Get that link and get up here.
Tim's like,
on that.
Melissa already made me deal with Foxy the other night. Come on now.
I do this. But the height stamp buttons, you're not supposed to touch the red button. The link is right there. Grab it. I was waiting for him to say if he was coming up or not. I had it in the hit your button. But come on, Bradley, get back up here, dear. You sweet, beautiful, handsome man. You.
He was trickery.
I'm whispering.
No, I'm talking about Wayne's World.
I never watched TV. I was outside when I was a kid. Yep, I didn't watch TV. I hate TV.
That movie was out in like what, 92?
No, I'm talking about from the time I was 3 or 4 years old. Other than to be outside by myself, I was outside. I didn't.
Oh, well, no, it was a movie.
I remember it, but I just never watched it. Why am I rocking so bad? I got to turn off my camera before I make people dizzy.
Do you do that when you get tired?
No, I just do it when I get nervous.
Okay, that makes sense. Just gonna say, my dad's girlfriend does it. She does it different than you're doing it. But like when I get tired,
for the last few days, it was side to side. I was doing it really bad earlier one night.
I do side to side when I get tired.
No, it just depends on what position I'm in and how much pressure I need to get off the left cheek, I guess.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, her cheeks bothering her.
Well,
they said this is like a self-soothing thing to do that.
I'm glad you don't want to come up here because I didn't hit it her anyways. Bradley Heights. Shut the fuck up.
Bradley.
You don't want to come up and be with us. See, Melissa said something about being with all the beautiful women and everybody ran away.
What did I do?
You was talking to Mama Lou about coming up and joining the beautiful women or something. Or Bradley wanted to, and they're.
Whoa.
The only 3 of us left. Brian even left me. Check my emails. No email yet.
I was too busy about breaking glass or a receiver or whatever.
Nathan says hello, jerk. Look, he says hello, jerk.
I know, I see.
Anything,
Nathan, how you doing?
or even says anything to the host. I used to do that when I was up. No, shit. I guarantee I wouldn't have a place to live if that was the case.
Or should I call you Nate?
Nathan.
3 to 4 days, there's people knocking on your door that aren't there because you know why? The dogs aren't barking. Duh. Oh, just saying. But the best place to hide is it's time to take a shower.
Yeah, time to
Allegedly. Allegedly.
See, he even shorted Bradley. He says Brad instead of Bradley. Hey, brother, that's why I mess up every once in a while calling Brad. That's what we call my stupid ass brother. I'll tell you what, his ass was so stupid, they didn't know where to shit out of when he was over in Germany. He had 4 different holes besides the hole he was supposed to have. In some area in his butt cheeks where God only knows what coming out. And the Army said there was no way it was cancer or anything like that because he was too young to get cancer. Hey, he died of cancer when he was a year old.
Oh my.
We never did, ever. And he ended up in Texas, I think it was. And out there to find out what the hell was wrong with him in the Army hospitals that was at, I think it was Texas. And he was having surgery the same day I was having surgery. But mine was just a few blocks from where my mom was at work. And I want to fly to Texas. So go fly down there because I know you ain't going to be with me at the hospital. I'm the worst of your worries.
Hey, Rhonda.
Yes, sir.
You remember last night there was you had a thing where you couldn't resolve the Cajun thing?
I couldn't resolve it.
Yeah, you couldn't figure out whether or not that was Cajun?
I know it wasn't Cajun.
Okay. Well, I sent an email to Cajun's email last night.
So did I.
and he didn't answer me.
So did I. I sent the link to him. That's why.
So
I read
Cajun just responded to the email that I sent him. So I told him, yes, I was just making sure that this is like verifying that this is your email. You know.
Did you also ask him if he was the troll that was in the backstage last night?
No.
I would have.
No, I did not.
Everyone calls me Brad except for on YouTube. Then I'm not going to call you Bradley no more because that's just too much for me to say. I had to fight for my oxygen, you know.
What if we just call you Brah?
Just call me Doug.
What up, Brah?
Oh my God. Not tonight, please. My daughter Lauren's back there bawling at the top of her, screaming at the top of her lungs. My son started to scream. It's like, shut up, fuck up, everybody, kids are asleep. Cover them up so the kids don't wake up. TLT, let's go raid TLT.
Olay.
TLT's live?
Yes, I'm checking on my TV.
Huh? Ooh.
Yep.
Okay then.
Sure, dizzle dizzle.
I didn't get a notification.
Mine didn't go off either, but it's there. Mel's Corner. Brian's already over there. Bradley. Yep, there they go. Rhonda. Well, we out.
I did.
Very long, just fucking meowing at me all day.
Oh, I seen your cat laid across your shoulder earlier.
Yeah. Then he was showing cat butt.